They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll push forward for about a yard. T.J. Sanders there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He's taken off at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Mikey, grab the lady. Let's go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Panther 11.
Leonard going to throw for it. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
AT Cardinal. Ready.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
To the 5-yard line. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go with him again. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Washington. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. On second down. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Here's Lane. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
That's good.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
72. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To the air on third down. Here's Leonard. Through the middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4. From the gun, here's Leonard. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He's got the connection there and dropped to a Palmer. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Well, a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Commanders' 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready up! Let's go!
To throw is Leonard. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10, and it's Allen. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's in! Touchdown, Commander! Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go. And the Commanders move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. To the 35-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10, it is Leonard. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Into space. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
This makes the score. Commanders 24, Bills nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Allen. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of 27.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 1 at the Commanders' 10-yard line.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Allen gonna throw again. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Allen will throw.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone.
Good blocking, and he's in. Game's hooked. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can... That's in the end zone and intercepted. He gets free. Past the 40. To the 20. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick two if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
To the air is Leonard. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, we just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
From the gun on third down, here's Leonard. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
79 Broncos.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's turnover on down. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bill. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer.
Bills 13. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 95 yards. Touchdown, Washington. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First down, Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills first down.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He'll find his running back, Cook. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
21 yards. First down, Bills.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That'll be taken in by Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To the air once more is Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Forced out wide, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Reload, go! Chandler, 72 more. Let's go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll gain about 6 there. It's a tough pass with 35-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Let's go! 70 Lions!
It's 3rd down, and here is Leonard. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 43 yards. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Now a give up the middle. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard sets up 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
From the gun, here's a handoff.
The running back again the ball carrier. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. First and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Bills, first down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again is Allen. Got his man at the 6. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Allen going to throw again. That one taken in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. 36. This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Past midfield.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the set. 60 bison. 60 bison. Ready? Go.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's got space inside the 25. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Washington. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That Allen to throw on 2nd down. A for the 5th time. He is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Next, the score. Commanders 50, Bills 25.
So the kickoff